This is an Anjaneya Ashtakshari Mahamantram. This is very powerful to attain success, fame, protection, and moksha. How to do this Anjaneya Swami's japa is visualize Anjaneya Swami image, especially in this image where the Swami is having a red lotus kind of face and a golden color body was so strong and very pleasant, like the picture I have put, who is sitting underneath a tree and calmly meditating. So you can just keep that kind of an image in front of your mind's eye, which is at the center of your Agni chakra or in between your eyebrows or at your heart center, and feel his presence. And all through the stands of that mantra japa, keep meditating, and whenever your mind wanders, gently bring it back. Even if it is wandering 10,000 times, your job is not to scold yourself, but gently bring it back to focus and attention on the Mool Mantra with Swami at your heart center or at your Agni Chakra. And with consistent practice, the amount of time you get distracted, the frequency of distractions, and also the amount of time you realize that you have already drifted and then back to the mantra. This whole cycle will reduce drastically. In the beginning, it will be even if you might be distracted every second and every minute, slowly, as you consistently practice, both the time, number of distractions, and the amount of time it takes to bring you back, both of it will reduce drastically, and eventually you will attain mantra siddhi, which we will see what are those signs in the coming in the moment. So general japa guidelines is you can do japa in a clean at your place, at temples, riverbeds, or seabeds. And for daily chanting in your home or a temple, sit at the same place at the same time preferably, and doing japa while walking with shoes or without shoes is not recommended. It's not called japa, it's called dhyanam. So when you're chanting the mantra while doing chores or cooking, cleaning utensils, or commuting to your office to and fro without shoes is dhyanam. But doing japa is very, very important for purification of mind, attaining success, fame, protection, and also inner awakening. So I would recommend dhyanam in general is very, very good, but also try to do japa following these guidelines, which will give you elevated results in combination. For deeper focus, for those who feels distracted very quickly, use noise cancellation phones and set a timer. Say, for example, you want to do a mala, set a 10-minute timer and focus on the mantra and on the image of Swami instead of the focus which goes while you do a counter or a japamala, japa beat. So I prefer a time and then focus on that amount of time on Swami instead of getting uh, distracted by that counter or a app or a japa mala, okay, a rosary. So most importantly, chant with devotion, purity of heart, and with regular practice, definitely you will be able to attain multiple levels of spiritual liberation. So there are two ways you could do this mantra. One, normally for your daily practice, you love Hanumanji, you love Anjaneya Swami, and you want to do a japa. So use it as part of your daily routines. Maybe a mala 108 times of this Mula mantra along with your nyasas and your dhyana slokam and the Mula mantra chanting. This is a process. You can do this even while you're standing in the queues to temples, because instead of talking or talking something which is not relevant on divine, use it for your own inner clarity or focusing on deity all through that. Use that time as a sacred time, as a dialogue between you and divine. It is best to chant without moving your lips. So keep your focus on your Amula Mantra of the Dhyana Sloka God in front of your eyes or heart, and chant closing your eyes, inward focus with silent. So not moving your lips. That's the best practices to get the mantra siddhi quickly. There is another process called Purascharana. Sorry for the spelling mistake. It is a stipulated amount of time you do for mantra siddhi. So usually for this mantra, it is 1 lakh times. You can do it in 10 days, 20 days or 40 days. Just determine in how many days you want to complete this count, and every day use the same count in the all the days for doing it. That is the ideal way of doing the Purascharana. For women or anyone who identifies as she, you can do it only the japa for mantra siddhi. That's enough. For men or who identifies as men, you may have to do additionally 10k times homa with Moola Mantra, 1k times, 1000 times with Tarpanam, 100 times Abhishekam, and 10 Brahmin Bhojana or any other deserved Bhojana. For women, since all these are done by, it's written by men, it is in those olden days, it was assumed that women will not be able to do all the other things because they have taken care of the home and helping their men doing this while they do prasadam and all of that. But since today we are all talking about gender equality, I would recommend do everything what we recommended for men also inside this process. If you're someone who love Hanumanji and Anjaneya Swami, you can also follow up with Panchanga Sevanam, which is adding a Geetam, Sahasram, Stotram, like Stavam, Apaduttaraka, Hanumat Stotram, Kavacham and Hrudayam to attain Devta Siddhi in a more advanced way. What are some signs of Mantra Siddhi? Sometimes when you're doing the japa, it won't happen for one mala. Ideally, it will happen for few more malas, or even one mala if you do it with a lot of intensity, focus and devotion, that you attain this state where you have goosebumps, unexpectedly tears fall. You get into this higher state of gratitude and moved. You will be moved by Anjaneya Swami's love and compassion and his bhakti towards Lord Rama, and starts crying and aches and pains in your different parts of your body, especially when your Kundalini is awakening. Somewhere you will attain the Samadhi state. Jiva merges. The Agni Chakra. There's some elota, a curd kind of a thing, and inside it, thing in here. When you know that you have got mantra siddhi, it usually doesn't happen very quickly. So don't go by count. If at all you have attained 1 lakh times of recitation and did not yet get that, no. A magic, it takes its own time based on your own karma and the cleansing that God is doing at the background. Know that they are at work. You just have to do with perseverance stage. No urgency that when it is not happening, did I do wrong? When in fact you're able to do your discipline is the sign that God already favoring on you. It's just that they're doing some additional work to cleanse your karmas for you to attain that success and fame and protection and spiritual cities. So for that reason, they may be taking extended amount of time. So don't worry. Please be patient, and Swami is a very, 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 very epitome of compassion. Definitely, he will bestow upon you. For some people, when you do your mantra japa, clairs opens up. It's called clairsenses. It's called clairvoyance, where you can see visions, images in the mind's eye. Clairaudiences, where you can hear to the voices. Clairsentience, where you have the feeling, the knowingness, or the physical sensations. Claircognizance is the knowing, of course. Clairsentience is the feeling, and claircognizance is the knowing. It happened to me. That is the reason why I'm able to see your past lives, future, and when you ask a question, I'm able to answer in yes and no's. And most of the times that my predictions are so accurate because of this. That's the reason I wanted you to add this also into the introductory slide that I'm creating for your benefit. So it's not far away. So sometimes when you have this knowingness that I should be doing this, especially since we are talking about surrendering to God and a lot of video series on it, this is what happens when you do the siddhi. So as you're doing your Ishtadevata mantra japa and surrendering, this clears opens up, which gives you the confidence that whenever I'm seeing an image or a vision in my dreams, it's not fake, but I end to trust. When I hear some voice and say, do this, don't do this, you stop doing what they say don't do and end up doing what they do. Clear sentence is clearing, feeling that emotions, sensations as if God is with me, along me, around me. I can feel his presence. I can hear to their voices. I can hear his, especially for women devatas, they hear those pile sounds. All of that is because of this clairaudience. Cognizance is definitely knowing the insights and truth. So it happened with me. It can happen with you also with devotion, faith, and uttermost surrendering. And another thing I want you to focus is on um, the the guidance that you get when you're doing it. Don't go by one mala. Just listen to your inner intuition and keep going. Another question that comes is, can I do without a initiation? Please treat me as your guru. Feel free to do it if you are feeling so, or you can also take Dakshinamurti as your guru and start doing the japa. Divine is so kind, he's not gonna punish you for doing his prayers. Trust me on that. And don't get stopped by any of the experiences you'll be having when you are doing this japa. And feel free to circle back to me whenever you feel you have some questions. All right, let's move into the Mula Mantram. Namaste and happy chanting. अष्टाक्षरी महामन्त्रम् अस्य श्री आञ्जनेय अष्टाक्षरी महामन्त्रस्य ईश्वर ऋषिः अनुष्टुप् छन्दः हनुमान् देवता आं बीजं नमः शक्तिः आञ्जनेय इति कीलकम् श्री हनुमत् प्रसाद सिद्ध्यर्थे विनियोगः आम् अंगुष्ठाभ्यां नमः ईं तर्जनीभ्यां नमः ॐ मध्यमाभ्यां नमः आम् अनामिकाभ्यां नमः ईं तनिष्ठकाभ्यां नमः ॐ करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः आं हृदयाय नमः ईं शिरसे स्वाहा ॐ शिखायै वषट् आं कवचाय हुम् ईं नेत्रत्रयाय वौषट् ॐ अस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवः सुवरोमिति दिग्बन्धः ध्यानम् आञ्जनेयम् अतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीयविग्रहम् पारिजातातरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनम् मूलमन्त्रम् ॐ श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं आं आञ्जनेयाय नमः सुवर्भुवर्भूरोमिति दिग्विमोकः अनेन मायाकृतेन श्री आञ्जनेय परदेवता मन्त्रजपेन श्री आञ्जनेय परदेवता सुप्रीता सुप्रसन्ना वरदा भवतु। श्री आञ्जनेय परदेवता संपूर्ण अनुग्रह कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं एतत् जपफलं श्री आञ्जनेय परदेवता चरणारविन्दार्पणमस्तु। तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु।